Welcome back to InThrMa EMS webinars. Today we're going to cover thermostat provisioning. This is an advanced feature for folks that have multiple thermostats and need to quickly generate reports or provision thermostats in bulk. We're looking at the main menu right now, and to get started with the provisioning features, you're going to click the Schedules drop-down below the calendar icon, and you'll see that provisioning features are for IMTs or NT and TM series thermostats. For today's session, we're going to look at the NT and TM provisioning features. So go ahead and click on this one right here, but it's basically identical for the IMT thermostats. So this is the page here, and you can see it's kind of broken down into 4 sections. You have 1A, 1B, 1C, and then section 2 over here on the right-hand side. So the first section is provisioning. The second section is batch settings, and then the third section is generating reports. And regardless of which one of these 3 features you go with, you're going to also interact on the right-hand side with the set of thermostats that that you're trying to work with. So let's like I said, let's start with the provisioning. So what provisioning is it's taking the schedule from one thermostat that you've already set up, and then it's applying it to a batch of thermostats beyond that. So let's say that for this demo, 759AL is the thermostat that you want to grab the schedule from. So we're going to select it from this list. We're going to say Get Schedule, and as soon as we click Get Schedule, we go out and fetch the schedule from that thermostat. So what we're looking at now, this block here, is the actual schedule on that thermostat right here, 759AL. And now that we've done that, we're presented with the remaining thermostats that you can apply this schedule to. So for example, in this case, we could say, okay, let's apply it to these 2 thermostats. And what you would do is you would click Apply. And once you click Apply, the software will take this schedule here and apply it to these 2 NT or TM series thermostats. So we're not going to go ahead and do that, but that's what that would do. So within a few clicks, you've basically taken the schedule from one thermostat and applied it to one or more thermostats from the list on the right-hand side. So let's reset the screen here. In 1A, up here, we took the schedule from one thermostat and applied it to multiple thermostats. In 1B, what this feature allows you to do is, let's say you wanted to set an attribute on the thermostat. Let's say button lockout enabled with a 2-degree range. You would select that from the list here, and just like we did before, then you'd say, okay, I want to apply it to these 2 thermostats, and then you would hit Apply. And what that will do is, this setting here, button lockout enabled with 2 degrees, is a common setting on these thermostats. And by selecting it here, and then selecting the thermostats on the right-hand side, and hitting Apply, you're basically visiting all the thermostats in the list here, let's say all 3, or all 4, or all 40, or all 100 of them. You can apply that setting en masse without having to visit each and every one of those thermostats individually. So that's that's 1B, the batch settings, and there's a whole slew of settings in this list here that you can apply. There may be more that you might need. If there are more settings that aren't in this list that you want to apply in batch, just get in touch and we'll add it to the list. And then finally, the last feature of this page allows you to generate reports. So let's say you wanted to look at the network settings and the serial number and the firmware for a group of thermostats. So you would select them here in this list, 1C. Then you'd say, okay, I want the following, I want to generate a report for the following thermostat. So we've selected 2 of the 3. And then we're going to hit Apply. And this actually went out as soon as we hit Apply and pulled the latest values for from these thermostats. So we have in the left column here, we have the name of the thermostat, we have its LAN IP address, the subnet mask, DNS data didn't come back, but we have the gateway, the serial number, and then the firmware version. So this allows you to with a few clicks, generate reports about your thermostats and devices that are out there. So thanks for joining us, and hope to see you on the next video.